Before I start this video off, I just want to thank everyone for the positive comments and encouragement on my last video. It was really fun to make it, and I look forward to making more videos like that in the future. But unfortunately, this is going to be a negative video about none other than the flop Avowed. I tried Avowed, and to be honest, I am not impressed. This game is lazy, boring, and just uninspired. When devs hype up a game so much as Avowed was, calling it the next coming of Christ, and hosting these cringy panels that continue to glaze the game, it causes a lot of frustration for me when the game turns out to be extremely mediocre. To clarify, there's nothing wrong with making a mediocre game at all, but don't expect it to sell well or for people to not call it shit, because on the internet, if you don't make a good game, it's a shitty game, and this game is in fact shit. And I'm just going to pre-fire this one out there right now. There's going to be someone in the comment section talking about if you don't like it, it doesn't mean it's a bad game. Okay, true. But when a collective amount of people label the game as shit, it is going to retain the same label of being shit until it is not shit anymore. A great example of this is Cyberpunk. It was a buggy mess at launch, but now it is considered an amazing game because they took everything out the game that made it bad. I really want to emphasize this one point. If you release a product into the free market, anyone is able to make a comment or critique it on what is good and what is bad about it. Don't just go on the defensive and dismiss what someone is trying to say. If you like something that is bad, it's okay. I like Treasure Planet. That movie is considered bad and a financial flop, but I can see why people might not like it. Hell, I play a little video game called Rainbow Six Siege. A lot of people really don't like that game because one, it's by Ubisoft, fair, and two, it's just very complicated to get into, and that's okay. So with that said, let's get into the painstaking problems I had with this game and why after 2 hours of playing it, I'm just going to be deleting it from my PC for good. I think the biggest sin this game commits is the combat. It is the most uninspired thing I've ever had the displeasure of playing in the year of 2025. I chose to be an archer, and I thought I was going to be able to do cool things with my bow, maybe shoot some arcane arrows that had a short cooldown, or maybe use poison tipped arrows. I have been sorely mistaken, maybe because I've only been playing the game for about 2 hours, but this has been the most boring 2 hours of my entire life. I have done the same thing over and over again. Hold left click on my mouse and then release it. I know this is an oversimplification of the combat, but come on, look at it. You can't tell me that this is fun to play for hours on end. Maybe if you haven't played a game since 2011, this would seem passable, but it's 2025, and with the different combat systems that have been released and how interactive they are, this is not passable to me at all. Hell, maybe it gets better after you put some more time into it. But first impressions are everything. If it's not going to be fun for me now, it definitely won't be fun for me in 30 hours. Shout out to Angry Joe for completing these shitty games, cause I don't know how he does it. But I think there's something that everyone should agree on, and that is there being way too much boring dialogue in this video game. And I'm going to put an emphasis on it being a video game. Every time I go into a cutscene, there's just some character yapping about how much of a special person I am, and that I have so much power because a god touched me. I know this might be kind of hypocritical because of how much I enjoyed Kingdom Come Deliverance, but those characters were funny, witty, and somewhat likable, and the dialogue choices are exactly the same, short, sweet, and in some cases funny. And Avowed, they feel AI generated. And if they weren't AI generated, it sounds like someone who doesn't know how to talk to another human wrote them.
We're being hunted. Get rid of the band. We'll talk after.
After the first pieces of dialogue in the game, I just started selecting the dialogue options at random and hitting my spacebar as fast as I possibly can to skip any sort of dialogue because it was just boring and uninteresting. And the amount of dialogue you have to select in this game is absolutely absurd. In a normal game, I can just kick up my feet and just watch a story play out. In Avowed, they make you select dialogue options during the cutscenes. Second pre-fire of the video. I know someone's probably going to point out, hey, maybe you just don't like reading. And that's not a fault of the game, but with you. Well, you're right. I absolutely hate reading when I'm playing a story-based video game in my limited free time during my day. If I enjoyed reading, maybe I wouldn't be playing a video game and I'd be reading a book instead. When I load up a video game, I don't expect to read a book's worth of dialogue options to understand what the hell is going on. When you force the player to read every single thing that's in the game, even during a cutscene where the story is to be shown to you, it just makes it an exhausting experience where the player is asking, when is it going to end? And for me, it ended after 2 hours of playing it where I uninstalled it from my PC. I have made it clear that I simply just don't like this game. And as you all know, we can't ignore the politics surrounding this game. It has put this game instantly into a negative light for a lot of players, including myself, with some of the devs going on tirades on Twitter trying to use the product as a statement for their political beliefs in an uninteresting and unimaginative way. And I'm not going to get into how the game is woke or not because I simply don't care. A game that is labeled as woke can still be a really good game. But I don't appreciate when the game is mainly used as a vehicle for political beliefs and not to entertain the audience. But hey, at the end of the day, I gave the game a fair shot. My thoughts go into the game: if the combat was good, I can ignore everything else about it. But it completely missed the mark. Thankfully though, Game Pass is a thing, and I didn't have to pay $70 for a book with bad combat. If you guys played the game, please let me know your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed the video, maybe consider liking and giving me a sub, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.
Delightful. Really delightful.